Nakitlong ka Ri Khasi ngiwan lam shapi ko sngur ba Khuid parpashngam ka beach aqua shpausnem dang yai pinja sliang
Karotri Guwahati Loitras lingba ka jingno asnyang pisa daga Hotel Polo Towers Limited Shillong badaka mano Flotel Limited Kolkata hagasngi ba ar ka live hui regulber ajar ar punriu kala ID Sauli ki thuk bat ka wega trop ki nyut ka Hima Sohra bakan pendon kam hakaban lumi ki nyut bat ban nyai talasi na ka benta ban pet ka Khuid ka Suba jong ka thain Sohra kani ka program ka bade shibenta jong ka jingpli ya ka CSR project na ka benta ka Hima Sohra Pynlong Hapogo Hall, Polo Orchid Resort, Kabadan ha Sohra, Hakaba Uba, Mark Andrew Chalam, SDO ka Sohra Civil Subdivision Nula Long Mugongsan, Hakajia Donlang, U Acting Chief ka Hima Sohra, Uba Minjur Lang Majau. Ki Wede ki Bla Donlang haganing sngi kinthop, U Kishan Tibrewella, Chairman ka Hotel Polo Towers Limited, ka Chandana Das, ka ka President Jonga Rotary Club Shillong, Uba Allen West Kharkungor, Advisor Tourism ka Hima Sohra, Uba Maremdors ki Menteri bat bakrau ka Hima Sohra berkakenhun juga Hima Sohra Tourist Assistant Team ka jingpun juga ki kenhun ban ai kini ki thuk bat ka kali ke nyot kalong menyesnok tilang ringkat ka Hima Sohra kabaya khun ban pelong ka Sohra ka Khuid ka jerngam bat ka basngan da ka bur ki brio ki bapet bat kami na ka benda kani ka jingtmu hadian bala dab ka jylla la ID ki shabi bat ki kot kisla shu acting ubala ID haka kenhun jonga Hima Sohra Tourist Assistant Team ki bala shimti ketika kali bat ki thuk bansdang ka kam bala bin shed haki kumban shupin kan mau hangni ka Hima Sohra lingba katna tourism kala shim ga senjam man yakhun ga benda ka Khuid ka Suba da ka bakila ai kerteng green clean and safe Sohra campaign ringkat bun ki jing maham menumpin jabo ya kamariang
and the keys for the fire through the SDO. So that he can do the policing also. But also when you hand over charge, tell your successor also that you.
Based on the report of my deepest gratitude for them, Kishan. Last year we had approached him for certain facilities. We had given him a proposal that is required by Hima Sohra to put into effect certain things that need to be done, especially with waste management. So today it has materialized due to the commitment towards meaningful development of Sohra. We have no doubts that tourism in Sohra has translated into good economy. Tourism in Sohra has provided jobs to almost 80% of the entire population of Sohra. When the cement factory collapsed, there was a great kind of anxiety amongst the people of Sohra. The fact that many families have lost their job. So thankfully, God has not left us. In fact, tourism came as a kind of substitute to the job that we lost due to the collapse of the FCCL. Hima Sohra has taken seriously the balance between economy and ecology. We should know the very fact that here in Sohra we have only nature that brings people from outside. And God has placed it well. I mean, if you go to Sikkim, you'll see only snow. If you go to Arunachal, maybe the best. You do rafting on Subansari, Kaba. But this place is so blessed that it's like a combo of everything. What do you need here? You need a cave system, it's here. The best of the best waterfall in India is here. Ideal climate, heaviest rain, all in the menu. So, God has blessed us. But I think we also have the responsibility of protecting the very mean of the current livelihood that we earn from. So, last year we had launched this green, clean, and safe Sohra campaign. It is an effort to address the challenges that has negatively impacted Mother Earth. So, this balance between economy and ecology is the need of the hour. I mean, came a time last year that we were so serious that because of unrestricted inflow of tourists also, it has become a problem. The road from Mongkudok to Sohra, I mean, when you drive, you want to see. It's full of litter. So these are the current challenges that we have to address while we also learn from Mother Earth. I'm so happy now that if you drive from Mongkudok to Sohra, if not 100%, the place is decent enough. And thanks to those guys on the uniform. They get a point that every Saturday and Sunday, that is voluntary, they will come out and clean. So I think we should clap. Your contribution, Mr. Bakisan, is also, noted and will be of great help. We'll put them to use properly. We'll ensure that there will be no joyrides. And the motorcycles are meant for patrolling because it's a long stretch from Sohra. There are open spaces like that. Sohra is so blessed with space also, and it becomes a problem that you cannot manage them. So the idea of having these motorcycles is to have trained people to go around and ensure that the place is clean and also decent. Sohra, everyone comes to Sohra now, enjoy. And so also sometimes they create minutes. So the idea of these we call them tourist assistant team, is to ensure that the place is decent and that people behave themselves also. So we'll ensure that they be put into use properly.
And it will encourage more and more tourists to be here. So I am very, very happy that I am here today in the inauguration and handing over ceremony of this noble project. So I think that everything will be very, very good, and in future more and more tourists will be happy to come here and they will enjoy the cleaner and greener Sohra. Thank you so much.
Và nakalian Hima nila pagi pi kambang ati berkedon nak cisno kitri nak jong kam hala jong jaga sno tahu Hima kam nak beri bagi Khuid Suba beri ya Kaba Hima kalau sedang pan ki panwa kila kini Khubor iba isem lamba jeni iba kano Galay dok wajib le, akan kami bersama kawan di dalam kunci nak mentah, no kan merah itu Sohra berpuluh Suba. Pada amat lenda penpau jing sumu, naga jongan, ya di dekat yang tersebut komiti di Malaysia, lengkap aktivisme komiti yang lima, di wilayah bersama manfaat ini kila kunci. Umat meneh apa jalan dan baalan bes, dia itu bisa hentikan dulu tahun kami keren ini juga bentar itu Khuid Suba. Ikan kini dia bahkan ini kesimpulan yang ini. Kalau kita kan yang kita pura diterima Sohra ini dan mihab dan ayat ini kali. Jadi saya yang berkor untuk tahu tentang nak tahu dia nak itu kerja saibo itu bagi ibu itu lah kentik di dasbene kami ini yang sar isan itulah banginagan kali. Hangkai kajing sokmen kajing terpor dalam buah iklan berkata kerinti. But wilayah terpor hadir pada dan Pynlong ini bikin hadir mokrok ya kepala play mereka atau sngi mengenai di Khubor ya kemarin Kaba menjawabkan ini kata kesin untuk pemisahan sedang bahawa dia tinggal dia dicek atau kumbadak kata sen yang dia tinggal ini kali buat ini tu wiras negara kami ia kami segmen bah awe poni nak taban penting mau yang dikata buat di segmen bah ulang kita walau yang kecil yaitu yang itu Hima Khubor dia terlebih bah sanction yang Hima habre bagi cingkun pun Suba yang ini punya kalau bisa tak sibun buat dibatu ke Hima nama lihat langsung wah ini pada ayat ini drop dan kit Niut nayo dan kita kami dengan berkuas kita saja kalau mencinut pun dan tak mencinut Hima dan ini semua bagaimana kecingnya ini kebukaan orang telah kecing kebukaan nilai yang ini cingai Sohra lembah ke pulau Khubor apa yang ini mengingat ini tentang mengingatkan pencegahan lembah komiti Hima mengingat tentang poin di Niut punya reset tentang kita kenapa kan Pynlong kacingnya ini itu dan kacingnya rakyat kalau kerang ada kata nak kita jong Hima.
Ya kalau lalu di Pynlong tadi kita hendak kayak ini sih jadi biar metro kalau Pynlong yang ini bangkit ya tentu dari kalau Pynlong boleh dilepas dari Pak Kisan Jawa ibadan tak mesti berkuat kepada si kepada keluar bagi saya kan yok mesti tak jadi tentu jadi apa macam lam jadi paradas kalau life policy mana jadi paradas kalau sempat hari kita teknologi nuak dalam tiga orang Hima nampak suatu kepercayaan menteri mana aktif kalau kau si saya Hima bagi kerja kunjungi dalam dalam tak kerja buat jabat wes yang tiada wes tinggal semua lembaga Hima minum nak berapa jadi awal kita pesan kebetulan kabar kelar kami kabar dah kabar balik jungi no balik dia kami ini kerja jawab orang wes kabar nanti bapak doktor terhadap di soalan report lagi jangan nilai show pekat lagi orang ini pesan di iklan kita beli kita ini kerja ajibun komedi berbeda yang pesan kan bala kaki cinta dan gigi kenapa mereka baik apa kalau ini kuno bangkit tanpa ini hidup benar benar secara berbeda dari sekolah dari besar kemau sisi macam apa kan kajian ini yang kedua yang keempat kalau kasih dari siapa pernah ini orang Malaysia orang berangsul utama ini Sajeng dia melalui tentang menyanyi imej yang ada tentang lah sampai tiga sama di bawah apa aplikasi ini. Dan ngasih ayat prinsipun, I thanks Kishan for your sincere, for your kindness, for what you have us. So dia terkadang kalian ada dia Suba. Kali kan long kemudian kemarkut teman-teman. We'll work hand in hand with your company, not to an industry, but we'll hand in hand with your
wilayah kap ini teknik tentang kalau kecing plan atau kecing kuliah di masalah perempuan. Pada negara kami ni siapa kumba minang jai ten kabarnya Trishkom nak benda konorak yang kesolah agak tiga tom kalau saya kecil Khuid in Suba. Kami ikut ke Sohra in geometry. Kata kami kuah kami, kata ketika Chong jong ka Hima, nama apa ketika semak dari jikut, nama apa kumong mana balan mungkin mah, bahwa simen kami kalau dulu, kecil bagi peran dari Sohra kedai na ketika turis. Mereka penemuan turis, benda lampu kata lampu, kata jipok, kata jylla cuma yang ikut cara. Mereka kata nyerap, jomti panai mereka, tiga dia jomti panai jadi dia pengingkir ini kata nyerap sepul, ya kata hun jomti. Panama kena play terpang tu, ya ini kita hun juga Hima Sohra tulis asisten tim tiba fresh top nagamtakan long ya Hima Sohra Khubor Suba mentangin siam pada dengok dan dia di betul secara Khubor Suba ada banta jingdan punya mengalami soal bagi ibu per kan ini kawan rahi ya kebuang jauh dari masalah pada koi ini kan jangan dengan sibuk itu dengan resikonya ya bisa di air ini dengan bentar aku mau juga tu nak kita Hima Sohra kalau baik.
You find a decidedly marked decrease in the number of garbage you find along the roadside, right from Oktober right up to Sohra. I think we have to give great credit to Hima Sohra for this. However, we also have to remember that if it's picked from somewhere, it has to go somewhere. And we are very delighted to hear that there's a memorandum of understanding signed with a company from Guwahati, and I do believe this will be the first of its kind in Meghalaya, and I'm sure it will be leading light. Now, which is very apt because if you think about it, one of the first places where formal education came to Meghalaya was in Sohra. So I think it is the responsibility of the people of Sohra to lead the way, as they have about 2 centuries, 3 centuries ago. Now, among the fact that we do appreciate that tourism brings a lot of prosperity, livelihood to a lot of people in Sohra. It also gives us a responsibility. Responsibility to ensure that the beauty of Sohra is not compromised just for a few extra rupees. We have to understand very well that if we are greedy for 1,000, we're losing on 1,000,000. The old adage goes that we are not here because we have inherited the earth. We're here because we have borrowed the earth from our children. And it's up to us what kind of earth we leave, and in this particular instance, what kind of Sohra we leave to the generations coming after us. I believe that today's ceremonial handling over of these vehicles, which will contribute to the control of waste, to the Green, Clean and Safe Sohra campaign, will help a long way to achieving all the vision that Hima Sohra has. We have to comment on the fact that the very idea of having clean surroundings by Hima Sohra is a visionary thing in itself. I have been to many places in India where beautiful places are ruined by stacks of garbage all around. And I do believe that the leaders of Hima Sohra have seen this and are very, very certain that they do not want this in Sohra. We love a clean environment, and I'm very, very sure our guests, the tourists who come here, will love that clean environment. Sohra is not just blessed with natural beauty, not just blessed with wonderful weather. Most importantly, it is blessed
by the warmest people that I've met in many, many places where I've worked. And I do believe there's this warmth inside your hearts which has brought you to think about the future. Not only our immediate future, but the future of our children and the future of the entire Sohra, not just the Hima Sohra, not just the subdivision, but also the state as a whole. I extend my appreciation also to Rotary Club, which we know is an international organization which has been involved in so many things. And I do believe the involvement of the Rotary Club at this point of time shows us that this is not the end of the journey, it's just the beginning of the journey. We do hope with the expertise and also the manpower that we know Rotary Club has, we will go on to achieve great things through this partnership. Polo Orchid is, I think, the premier location for hotels and accommodation in Sohra. And it's only fitting that Hima Sohra is partnering itself with Hotel Polo Towers Limited. I'm very, very certain it's such a well-renowned name in the tourism sector, coming together with the local authority that is Hima Sohra. This will show not only the dedication, but also the unity that we have towards ensuring a green, clean, and safe Sohra. I extend my warmest wishes and the very, very best in all the efforts. I think we've been here, we've been knowing each other, we've been working with each other for about a year now. I'm very sure this will extend into many, many more days and months ahead. And I do hope that if there's anything that I can do in my personal capacity or that my office can do, my doors are always open for Hima Sohra, also for Hotel Polo Towers Group, and for the Rotary Club. I do hope that we have more projects aside matter, and we assure you that we will extend all the support that we can get. Thank you very much for having me here today, and all the very best.